In this video, I'll show you how to solve the ALEKS problem called finding the side length of a cube from its volume in liters. This problem is going to give you a volume in liters, just like it says, and it wants you to calculate the side length of a cube that would hold that particular volume. Now, the key relationship that you need in order to be able to solve this problem successfully is that 1 milliliter is equal to 1 centimeter cubed. That's going to give you the conversion factor between volume in liters and side length in meters, which is what ALEKS is looking for. So in order to be able to apply this conversion factor, the first thing that we need to do is take that desired volume. For my problem, it's 150 milliliters, and we need to convert that volume from liters into milliliters. So we want to set up a conversion factor that has the liter unit down on the bottom and the milliliter unit up on top so that those liter units can cancel. Milli is the prefix for 10 to the minus 3. That means that 1 milliliter or 1 milli anything is 10 to the minus 3. And see those liter units cancel out. And we can go ahead and just sort of check the math to see where we're at on this. 150 divided by 1 times 10 to the minus 3 is going to give us 1.5 times 10 to the 5 milliliters. And that's a 1-to-1 relationship between milliliters and cubic centimeters. So we can just say, oh, and that's also, by the way, 1.5 times 10 to the 5 centimeters cubed. So that is the volume of the cubical steel tank that's going to hold 150 milliliters. The side length, the volume of a cube is the side length times the side length times the side length. So if we want to figure out the length of any one of these sides of this cube, we just need to take the cube root of 1.5 times 10 to the 5 centimeters. So the side, well, let me rewrite it this way. The volume of the cube is the side length of the cube cubed, L cubed, be consistent with myself. And that means that the length of a side, if we wanted to calculate the length of the side, L, we would get that by taking the cube root of the volume. For us, the volume is 1.5 times 10 to the 5 cubic centimeters, or centimeters cubed. We're going to take the cube root of that number. So we are just going to take that number and raise it to the 1/3, which is the same as calculating the cube root. And I get 53.13 cubic, or sorry, not cubic, 53.13 centimeters. Now, that is not the unit that ALEKS is looking for. It's looking for meters, so we're going to need to do one last unit conversion. 53.13 centimeters multiplied by a conversion factor that's going to have centimeters on the bottom, so they cancel, and meters on top. Centi is the prefix for 10 to the minus 2. That means 1 centimeter is 10 to the minus 2 meters. Let's take our answer and multiply it by 1 times 10 to the minus 2. This is going to give us a side length of 0.53 meters. ALEKS wants this to the 0.1 meter, which is exactly what I have calculated, 0.53 meters.